feeling you, MP.
Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones?
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe... tonight he can get back on his game.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. C.J. McCollum out there with MP. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Brook Lopez is out there with Dunn. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Josh Richardson. And it's Booker in at the shooting guard position. And for those not following the latest buzz, a new target has been set up by MP to collect more assists than anyone on teams they face.
Thus far, MP has proven his ability to be the best playmaker on the court. He's making the right read, staying aware of his teammates, and most importantly, they're winning games.
All right, let's hand it over to David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Hey, Kevin, before the game, MP and I talked about the importance of good ball movement. He said, I try to involve my teammates wherever I can. If a guy's got a good look, it's my job to get it to him. I know how valuable that is to our team chemistry. That's how we win. So he'll be dropping some dimes tonight, I'm sure, guys.
You know, that kind of basketball is so fun to watch. The drive by MP. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
So here we are, Stan, with the trade deadline in the rearview mirror. It's come and gone. Some players are definitely, don't you think, breathing a sigh of relief?
Kevin, it was my favorite day of the season, the day after the trade deadline, because players get distracted by all the rumors. Now they can get back to focusing on basketball, and everybody knows now this is our team going forward.
For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Vucevic setting the pick for Rose. The kick outside to Butler. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
Richardson outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the paint, he's looking for Lopez and finds him.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Picked by Vucevic. The drive by MP. Butler finds Vucevic. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Dunn. Booker with no one around. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
Here's Rose. It's hauled in by the Suns. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I mean, in the modern era, you have to be able to stretch the floor, or you're going to struggle.
Yeah, look, it's really hard to win a game being one-dimensional. It can be done, but it doesn't happen very often.
Butler in the corner, stolen by Middleton. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. So they take the lead. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
You know, Stan, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin. Billy could actually play. I couldn't. So, you know.
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player. And I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer. Back-to-back national titles in college. And then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world coaching basketball.
Well said. And the Suns making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. Rose goes in. And a wide open look for McCollum. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists tonight. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
And it's fun to watch guys like Booker that see the floor this well. Seems to always get it to the right man.
For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Richardson against Rose. Driving to the basket. Good D by Lopez.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Fader on the way. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
MP outside. Rose throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Richardson finds Middleton. Lopez sets a screen for Booker. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 9.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
And Rose throws it down hard.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Phoenix leading by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him what plan he had, if any, for Zach LaVine. He said, my focus is making sure he doesn't get any easy shots. We have to contest every attempt. It's about mitigating the damage, not preventing it. So it looks like he'll settle for just making LaVine work as hard as possible. Guys?
Thank you, David. Smith checked in for Vucevic.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Rose against Richardson. MP kicks to McCollum. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
McCollum has a nice feel for catch-and-shoot jumpers. That's a shot they want to create for him as much as possible.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position. No longer dictates your scoring options.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Williams passes to MP. Williams, a screen on Richardson. 4 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to McCollum. That 3 off the mark. Suns leading by 4. Richardson outside. And he drives in. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game amongst...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. McCollum against Booker. Goes with the block. Great.
Effort from MP. We don't see that a ton from players his age.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it...
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is... And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Rose. Here he goes. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Suns... Bradley Beal is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Booker. Williams with the defensive effort.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Allen surveying the D. Here's Booker. To the wing on the left. Nurkic dishes to Booker. Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
MP against Booker. Here's MP. Tries to the hoop. It's hauled in by the Suns. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Booker outside. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Williams, a screen on Booker. Kick out to Levine. No good on the 3. Suns leading by 9. Pass to Lopez. Launches it. Rebound collected by Levine. Levine's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's a screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Can't complete the alley-oop.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And finished off by Rose.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against Memphis. For 3, Booker hands it from downtown. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
So for the Suns, Donnie's checked in for Nurkic. Chris Middleton comes in for Beal. And it's Richardson in for Allen. And then for Chicago, Vucevic checked in for Buzelis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Levine. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Josh Giddey. McCollum kicks to Rose. Vucevic a screen on Richardson. MP, unbelievable move by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Phoenix Suns. To the inside. And there's Booker on the assist by Richardson. Booker's got 21.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. 1:32 left in the first half of the game. And MP throws it down hard.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Pass to Dunn. Rose against Richardson. Rebound by Butler. Bulls trail by 12. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, MP in the last game against Memphis was dominant. He contributed 51 points, and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered the league.
Vucevic setting the pick for MP. Going inside. There's the triple. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Butler.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Back to Richardson. Pass to Booker. The three. Vucevic with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rose against Lopez. Rose goes in. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name. You know.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Rose is out there with McCollum, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Right through contact, MP.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Done against Williams. Richardson outside. Here's Booker. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Booker's got 27.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. Look at MP getting slick with it. That's a great move to have at the ready.
Phoenix leading by 4. Richardson outside. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Middleton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. MP up top. Richardson covering. Lopez against MP. McCollum outside. Over Booker. McCollum no good.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Richardson the pass to Lopez. And stolen by Butler. MP outside. Picked by Vucevic. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Suns leading. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
3 on the clock. Lopez a screen on Rose. Richardson no luck.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Williams a screen on Richardson. Here's Rose. MP taking flight.
MP went right for the teeth and got rewarded.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. Rose with the block. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, McCollum can do it all when you give him the keys.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Dunn outside. Back to Middleton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Lopez passes to Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler. For Phoenix, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Booker. Bulls trail by 5. Williams, a screen on Richardson. And it's Vucevic in the corner. It's hauled in by Dunn.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Richardson left side. Phoenix, no good that time either. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Every team hopes to have a player on this list. A quick update now on the top field goal percentage shooters in the NBA. MP is number 1.
He is a finisher, plain and simple. That field goal percentage just absolutely jumps out at you. It borders on astonishing.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Pass to Booker. Richardson with a screen for Booker. Back to Richardson. The 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Rose kicks to Butler. MP against Richardson. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Over McCollum. The break finished off by Devin Booker. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Williams, a screen on Richardson. Rose can't hit. Suns leading by 5. Middleton outside. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by McCollum. Dunn shot's good.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
And Rose throws it down hard.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. MP against Richardson. Rebound by the Bulls.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And MP throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guys. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Lopez. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Bradley Beal's checked in for Booker. And Allen subbed in for Richardson. The Bulls also changing it up. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. Dean comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for McCollum. Phoenix, no good that time either. Chicago trailing. Down low. And then Bruce Ellis with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And the foul called on MP. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've got O'Neal. He's out there with Nurkic. Allen is out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Okogie in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Nurkic. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Yeah, great to see MP recognizing where the defense is weakest. Developing those instincts.
Suns trail by 4. Now Allen. Pass to Nurkic. This one for 3. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Nurkic.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Levine looking around. Smith with a screen on Beal. For 3, Levine. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Rose. From the Raptors, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Nurkic setting the pick for Allen. Pass to Nurkic. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. O'Neal from long range. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. The Bulls making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. Beal from long range sinks the triple. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Rose against Allen. Lobs it up for Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And here is Beal. Pass to Okogie. It's Allen on the wing. Nurkic setting the pick for Allen. Shot clock at 5. Over Rose. Allen's shot is off. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Spins. Here's Rose. And Rose throws it down hard.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Allen. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Screen by Smith. Here's MP. Oh, get up, MP. Woo.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Allen dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Okogie. The 3. Rebound by the Bulls. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. There's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Allen. And the foul on Rose. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Suns here with a different look. Lopez, he's checked in for Nurkic. Chris Middleton comes in for Josh Okogie. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Richardson in for Grayson Allen. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. And McCollum subbed in for Josh Giddey. And they'll get another chance. Richardson the pass to Booker. Back to Richardson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
There's Williams with the 3. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Booker from past the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Levine's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Stolen by McCollum. And now Rose running the floor off by himself.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
Booker against McCollum. Here's Richardson. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Bangs home the trifecta.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Richardson outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Richardson's got 6 in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Rose with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Williams a screen on Richardson. 6 on the shot clock. And Rose throws it down hard.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Donnie's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And a change for the Bulls. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Middleton can't get it to go.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Williams a screen on Richardson. Rose goes in, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Middleton can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Rose, and Rose throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Richardson outside. Fires from 14, and Vucevic pulls it down.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams. It is great to have a player like Butler who forces defenders into such tough positions.
And so Butler nails both of them. Stan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
Good on the second free throw. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns, trailing by 13. Over McCollum. Shots good by Booker. Booker's got 34 points.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Richardson against Rose. Into the lane. It's a great finish.
Oh, my.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Booker against McCollum. And Booker kicks to Richardson. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bulls.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Rose.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And stolen by Booker.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
So the Bulls win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled.
Good game, MP.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Wins, pay the bills, baby.